Hello everyone, welcome back to Programmer Plays Master Key. We're continuing with the nonograms. Specifically, this video, I just want to focus on one, nonogram 78. To be transparent, I got stuck on this one and asked on the Steam forums, hey, how do you do this? Am I missing a technique? And the answer was no. Well, I mean, yes, but no. You just have to guess. So we're gonna do as much as we can, and then there's just gonna have to be some guessing. And we'll see if it works. And that makes this a very slow one to play. So here we go. Starting off right at the top, we can say 1 space 1 2 3 4 5 space 1 or 1 space 1 2 3 5 space 1. There's only 1 pixel of wiggle room here, so we know that these middle 4 have to be filled in. Similarly, we can look at this vertical 4 3 here and say 1 2 3 4 space 1 2 3 or 1 2 3 space 1 2 3 4. We know that those 2 pixels and that 1 pixel have to be filled in. Same story here. We know that these pixels, because this pixel is filled in, we know that there can't be anything here. A 1 pixel vertically. And something else we can do. I am honestly blanking. It's been a little bit since I played last, so. Other logical deduction that we could make. So as an example of why this one's tricky, if we look at this vertical column, this 2 1 1, we could fit 1 space 1 space 1 2. So it could be that there's nothing over here, or this could be one of the ones and there's only 1 more pixel under here. Like, we can't even like X out across here, which sucks. Similarly, like right here, it could be 1 2 3 space 1 2, or the 2 could be on the other side. Here's something that we can infer. We've got a 1 3 1 horizontally, so this has to be a 1. That gives us something, but again, we've got the situation here where it could be 1 2 space 1 3. Just don't know if this pixel, which sucks for us, but it is what it is. So at this point, I think we have to guess. Oh, nope, there's one more thing that we can do here. We can say with confidence, this pixel is part of the 3, so this pixel has to be. Which unfortunately really doesn't get us any further, because it could still be space 1 2, but it's, that's a pixel. I'll take a pixel. And unfortunately that doesn't narrow things down for us whether or not the vertical 2 is right here or I think this is the limit of what we can make guesses about. Let's just run through it. We don't know for sure where the 5 is. It could be on either side of this dashed line. We don't know where the 2s are. We know that one of the 2s is right here, but it could be on this side or this side, and the other 2 could be anywhere. Here's something we know. 1 space 1 2 3 or 1 2 3. So we know that this pixel's filled in. But we don't know which side of it the 3's on and where the 1 is, so that doesn't super help us. That does tell us that the vertical 3 of this column either fills in this pixel or this pixel, but no way to know at this point. That really doesn't narrow things down for where the 1's are on either side of it. Similarly, we've got this horizontal 1, 3, 1. Like the 3 could be these 3 pixels, or it could be these. It doesn't have to overlap itself anywhere on here, so we can't confidently say anything. 1 here we don't know. 3, like we've already established, we don't. It could be 3 and the 4 here could be anywhere. The 1 could be anywhere other than this pixel, which really doesn't narrow it down for us. Looking vertically, 1 could be anywhere other than this pixel. That doesn't down for us. Filled in what we can here. The 2 could be on either side of this X. The 2 could be here, or it could be here. We don't know. So right here, we've got this 1 pixel filled in, but that doesn't things down. We've got as much filled in on this 3 as we could. The 2 vertically here could be on either side of this pixel. The 2's in this one could be anywhere, and the 5 on this one could be anywhere. So, at this point, we have to just make a guess. I'm inclined to start a likely guess. We've got a 50-50 shot that these pixels are filled in. I'm going to bet that this pixel is filled in. So let's see what that gets us. That tells us that this pixel can't be filled in. And this pixel can't be filled in. That's about the end of that guess. Unfortunately. The reason I went with that side of that is because this whole grid kind of has more on the right-hand side than on the left-hand side, so felt likely. Yeah, unfortunately, that's the end of what that guess tells us. So let's just keep going with it. Let's also fill in this pixel, which tells us, okay, this pixel is not filled in. This pixel. That tells us that this pixel would have to be, would let us know. That has to be that. From there, can actually make some assertion. So this has to be part of O2, so it's either 1, 2, or 1, 2. If we assume that it's the lower, 1, 2, space, 1, space, 1, 2, right? If we assume that it's the upper, then it would have to be 1, 2, space, space, 1, space, 1, 2, or 1, 2. Either way, this pixel wouldn't be. If that pixel isn't filled in, then that means 1, space, 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3. That means that that pixel has to be one of the ones, the one on the horizontal line would have to be over here. Not a huge help, but it's something. What else can? With these 3 in here, we can look at our vertical 3 and say, all right, vertical 3, you're gonna have to have this pixel filled in. Not help us further, I don't. Because it could still be 1, 2, 3 space, or it could be space. Everything down there for the 1 on this vertical column could be anywhere. On either side. On either side. Put both 2s on this side of these X's, or one of them could be over here. Ah, okay. Here's something that we know. We know that this pixel has to be filled in, which means that we now know that this pixel can't be. Fortunately, I think that's the extent of that extrapolation. So, we're gonna have to guess again. Using what we know, say that there's a 50-50 chance. This pixel. But that's kind of a dead. Like, we could do that, but that really doesn't tell us. Like, that would tell us, okay, well, this pixel is. I guess, let's do it. Alright, so let's guess that that pixel is filled in. And so that means that this pixel is filled in. Which, unfortunately, that's kind of the end of that extrapolation. Let's see if we can come up with a better guess. This whole this 1-3-1 that we have 3 of in C, it makes me think that there's a pattern. So I'm gonna guess that goes. Lets me guess that this it couldn't reach to here, which means that this would have to be filled in. This couldn't have anything here. Fortunately, I think that is once again kind of the end of our guessing ability. Okay. So, because this is filled in and this has to be X, we can't fit 2 2s over here. So one of the 2s has to fill this pixel in. Lets us know that this pixel can't be. Which means that either this 3 fills in like these spots and 1 is over here, or it fills in these spots and or the ones right here and it fills in spots. So that doesn't super narrow it down for us. So, alright. Let's continue our guessing game. That doesn't. If I knew where this 1, boy, that would be so. honestly, the guessing where one would be a stronger guessing than mine. Then you're done. Know this whole. All right. Got a 50-50 chance of the two here being over on this side. If it's here, then that lets us know this two, not this. Narrows things down a little bit for us. All right, let's guess that the one of the vertical pixels is here. That means that there's not a pixel here, which tells us this has to be filled in for the 4, which tells us, all right, that means that these pixels aren't filled in. That then means that we couldn't fit the 2 over here, which means that the 2 has to fill this in. That means that it couldn't reach over to here. That's, anything else? Oh, it can't have anything here. Which means that we couldn't. Oh, actually, we could have already known this. Know that we couldn't fit it. Let's hold on. Let me step backwards. We've got something that I've been overlooking here. We don't have to guess quite yet. We've got a vertical 1, 3, 1 here. Well, we've got 2 pixels here, so this has to be part of the 3, and the 3 couldn't reach up to here. Extending further, that means that we can look at this and say, okay, this 2 has to. There's 2 2s, and 2 couldn't reach to here without running out of room for another 2. So we know that that can't be there. We still don't know if this is part of the 2 or not, so we can't rule anything else out, but that does get us at least a step closer. A little more confident. With that in place, can we extrapolate anything else? The 2 could be anywhere in this range. Stuff. Don't know if this is part of a 2 or a 1. We just don't know yet. So that's unfortunate. This is one of the vertical 2s here. The other one could be anywhere in here. There's no self-overlap. Here's something that I've overlooked. We've got a vertical 2, 3, so this is clearly part of a 3, right? There's not room for a 2 here, so we can definitively say there has to be a pixel here. Means we can rule this pixel out because it couldn't reach. And with this here, that gives us a left edge for where the 3 has to go, which gives us vertical positions for this rate. That in place. Fortunately, it doesn't really help us with our horizontals. Vertically, we're not really helped there. Will be part of it too. Got a lot of them. That one. On this one, will be one of the 2. Well, no, that 5 there. Go either way. That foot out is possible. The second 2 could be on either side of this. One, technically, the 1 could be here with the 3 right here. Or it could be the 3 over here and the 1 here. This row's complete. Great. This one, the 1's got to be somewhere in here. 3's got 1 pixel wiggle room. Fit the 1 and the 2 on either side of this X. Obviously part of the 3. Right now, the 2 could be right here, though it's probably going to get ruled out shortly. Kind of the same thing here and here. So yeah, we are back, I think, at having to guess. So let's guess. Let's guess that this has to go here. That then means that the vertical 5 couldn't reach down to here, which means that this horizontal 4 has to go to here. Which means that we've completed this column. Which means that we can't fit the 2 here, so the 2 would have to go here, which means that it couldn't reach down to here. I think that's kind of the end of our deduction chain. Oh, no, wait, there's one more thing that we can say. So if the 2's over here, that means we can't have anything here. The 3's somewhere in here, but that's... Okay. Alright, well, let's make another guess. Next guess, gonna be... Alright, this one is really going to be make or break. If we guess that this pixel has to be filled in, it tells us that this pixel is not, has to. It's the 2 here, which means that we know that this one's the 1, which means the other one has to be here. Is that this can't be here, which means that we know the rest of our 5. That we have a horizontal 2 here and a horizontal 2 here, which gives us our vertical there, and we've completed our vertical here, our 4, lets us complete our 3, which lets us X out a bunch of stuff. With that X'd out, know that we've got another 3 that has to go here, which leave this out. Ooh. Yeah, with that completed, we know that one of the pixels has to go here for the horizontal 1, 3, 1. We completed this 4. We know that our 3 has to go here. Which means that we've completed this row, which means that we can complete this 3. Which means that we can complete this 3. We know that that's a 1. We know that this row, which we know this pixel has to be filled in for the vertical 3. Which means that we've completed this row. This is a horizontal 2, so this pixel has to be filled in, and that completes this whole row. Which means that we can complete this 2. We've got a right edge for our 5. Which means that we've got a vertical 2 that goes here. Which means that one more pixel. Means that we need to close off this one for that 1 pixel, and that means this goes here. Finally done it! Holy cow, this one was hard! We had to make several guesses in order to get this one done. But there we go. Nonogram 78, I finally did it. Gosh dang, that was a tricky one. Didn't like that. But, yeah. Thanks everyone for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed this. Maybe it'll be helpful to someone else. And I will see you. Bye.